Horribly sad. No, I hate sad stories. I've said this is sad, and some people that are a bit cynical are like, "Oh, dude, it's not that sad." But like,
to be fair, in terms of sad parts in games, it is like rather tame compared to other RPG things. It's just one. I'm also going to be that guy with something that's all to happen. Part of what makes it sad is this guy was a fucking dick.
Yeah. My living wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her.
Basically, because we weren't reading it, it's effective. Like, he went out
to sea
as a sailor. His wife got ill while he was away, and because he
was gone, he thought...
And, like, there was no one there to care for her, so...
Jeez, what a downer. We have no choice. This is what you... Just under the bar.
Yeah. Old letter.
Scarlet... And it's... The description is what Scarlet wrote on her deathbed. Okay. I don't know what's written inside, but I could tell you...
Now, to be fair...
If I should succumb to this plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, give this letter to him.
So you may hear my... Now, to be fair, everyone normally says like that the bartender was a dick. I can kind of understand why someone in his position, like... Because, you didn't open the letter, so it's like one of those... You don't know, like, what is in it. It's like, you don't know what's in it, and you don't know what their marriage was. For all you know, this could be her airing out her grievances and you do not hold.
But even he's like, yeah, in hindsight, I kind of...
I probably should have given him this sooner.
Oh, I should have given it to him like 15, 20 years ago. Yo, Satak. Pardon? I'll let you say.
For me?
What? Scarlet? This is Scarlet Tanner.
Oh, so they never say if his, like, wife was a bomb, but I'm just going to assume she was. How did they write without arms?
This is Scarlet Tanner. Wait, your wife had hands?
Well, so they never say what she is.
Yeah.
If you're reading this, then I'm
no longer by your side. Yeah. Because fate has stepped between us, I have decided to write you this letter. Reading this, I must have passed away while you were out to sea. I can only assume that you would blame yourself for it, my sweet Bobber. Although my life was short, you gave me more than a lifetime's worth of joy. Though you will mourn, I beg that you remember that time, like love, is a tide. You are one with the sea as you were one with me. Do not lose both your life's loves. Yeah.
That's why I started laughing. I was going to say you didn't hear him in, like, soulfully breathing in there.
Ugly crying, and then you hear an explosion.
Like, I'm kind of crying from laughter of that.
Me too.
Just the eye, it just like the eye. You just hear him scream, Scarlet, and then explosion. Wow, we're terrible. Got to shit on that at good moment.
God. This turned into... Damn it. Trying to talk about bug fables and Sticker Star, and now we're making fun of a man's dead wife. I was going to also give a warning. Due to shenanigans,
this upcoming thing is a point of...
A temporary point of no return.
So
if you have crap that you need to do...
Yeah, so if you have troubles you want to do or badges you want to get them now, because you will not be able to for a long while.
Yeah. World is open. And I would also recommend, like, I mean, this is how I roll. Miss Mouse is also see graffiti corner. Is it? Yeah. Sometimes I think I'd be better off. Not speaking. I wish I was still a pig. Morbidly depressed. Twilighter.
Damn.
Me too, buddy. Me too.
Uh,
I love graffiti corner. I love Slogo.
why is that a thing?
Why are you a thing? Trying to think, is there anything I need?
I'm pretty sure no, because...
Well, generally, no.
Because we got Miss Mouse. The other important side quest we can't do until after chapter.
Because of events where we're going and other bullshit, it's after the one chapter to get the...
So
It's not immediately after this next chapter. I think it's after chapter 6. It might.
So I guess let's just I go through the chapter then.
We're about to. Hold on. Well,
Because we have Spike Shield, and that's something that I think is...
I have Spike Shield. I have the Zest Tea. A couple live shrooms. Honey. Actually, hold on. Hold on. I can do one other. Shooting Star I need for later, so I'm going to store it. And just to do it, I'm gonna buy one of those. We're gonna go back, I'm gonna spend a couple of coins. Alright. And I'm gonna get another cake mix, and I'm gonna make a fire pop. Before we go. Yeah. She returns because we're here.
Yeah.
I'll just do the 30, just because. Okay, thanks.
Anyway, like, what's the Bobbery moment? I do feel like that is one of those moments where, kind of like Eris's death, this is the first time a lot of people probably encountered something like this
that.
in a game.
Well, I was going to...
Hence why it has more of an effect on people, though. Well, not exactly the same. I'm going to be that guy. I think Drachma's story in Skies of Arcadia is, like, a lot better of a version of that. Again, it's not exactly the same as...
If I remember this right, it's cake mix and a fire flower. Cake mix. Fire flower. That should make the fire pop. Which is also 20 with, I don't believe, any other additional effects or downsides. Yep. I just...
Especially because the other dumb thing about that explosion normally indicates a
mistake. But because it was a fire item, I think it blew up.
That's probably why.
20 FP though! That ain't bad, but like... Look, hold on. Before we move on, I have to make... Look.
Yes. Yeah, they're both 20.
That was literally cheaper! This is pointless! Unless you can easily amass fire flowers!
Which, to be fair, are relatively cheap.
This is cheaper!
Yes.
If this was a little bit less, then... Whatever, man. Okay, enough freaking stalling. We can move on now. Yeah. Have her ready for something. But we can move on now. My whole point, I was rambling all over the place. Digger Star, like, does some weird crap. And even I think the one video attacking the game for like 5 hours where he literally sort of attacked every aspect of that game was excessive. Seriously, on the point of no return though.
Well, like, that is my worst like, that was my most hated form of, like, armchair video essay, where someone to just anchor that, like, the game or whatever they're talking about is, like, just completely irredeemable in the viewer's mind. They go after every petty little insignificant aspect of the game. Hence why I'm doing what I'm doing right now.
I don't like Sticker Star, but my biggest problem with Sticker Star, and I seriously mean this, and I can sum up other problems with Sticker Star. Sticker Star, my problem is this. You have Sticker Star, and all attacks are finite. You cannot jump or hammer or do anything without using a sticker, and then it's gone. If you had a basic jump and a basic hammer, even if they were pitiful damage, you could at least kind of defend yourself. But...
well, we're pirates now. Time to start torrenting GameCube games.
If Sticker Star let you put stickers in an album and you had a page for attacks and you could reset...
But the funny thing is, I feel like if... Everyone complains that that's the problem with Sticker Star, but if shit was, like, consumable but came back at the end of a battle, or even if it wasn't everything, even if you had some, like, small set of stickers that come back at the end of a battle, that's one of those funny things of people would then complain about that and actually say that they want the stickers to be consumable, because people would then complain when you find, like, just the shiny versions of stickers, you could basically run entirely off of those.
Except if they did a battle... We have a minute, and I was thinking about this. The bigger the sticker is, the more room it takes.
I know the more room it takes. You have to complete a stage to have the stickers reset, or can you literally enter a stage, pull a sticker off the wall, go back to the world map, and re-enter for that?
It's been so long, I don't remember.
Because if you can reset them that easily, people would probably make an argument.
Well, the thing is...
You just grab...
Well, here's the thing, though, and this is what I was thinking about. Say you only had one page of stickers that were usable in battle, and you fill it full of giant, like, shiny stickers... Your entire battle deck would be like 5 stickers.
Yeah, so it would come down to, can you kill the boss in 5 turns?
Or other enemies. And that's a risk versus reward, because the turns where you don't have stickers, I imagine you would take a turn to charge and be like defenseless.
Also, god damn it, it's the Airphone Boat chapter again. This will never escape me.
Anyway.
Because that's the funny thing with the internet I find, is that even if Sticker Star fixed some of the problems people have, I feel like because of it...
Oh, that GameCube controller rumble. Ow. Murdering my hands over here.
I feel like because of the way Sticker Star, like... I feel like because of the way Sticker Star is and stuff, even if, like I said, you had some fix like that, because we can never have nice things and the internet still has to find something to complain about, I honestly do feel like...
Well, I said what I would like.
Yes, but other people have said similar things, but I feel like if people got what they wanted, people would complain about the opposite problem, which is that because your items never go away, you get a few... really useful things that can run you through the entire game.
The thing is, that would make it like a very weird deck building game. You can have smaller, weaker stickers, especially if your limit...
If the giant shiny ones have a good enough DPS, people don't care that they're only fighting with 5 stickers if they can beat the boss with those 5 stickers. I honestly feel like people would not care. And like, even if we had that fixed, we would still complain about the other shit in Sticker Star about, like, the story or other things. But that's another point I've wanted to talk out in this game, is this game's story and the original story are really not that complex. In fact, you could almost make an argument that because the X-Nauts are the central antagonist, every chapter that sort of doesn't revolve around the X-Nauts could possibly be considered filler. Meaning, other than, like, grabbing a crystal store right now, what we're doing is technically fluff.
Oh. Okay.
So, because we had to stop for... Hey, man, I actually went and looked at the bestiary for these things. These enemies actually have a 50% weak to freeze.
Yeah.
It's actually not super high.
But, and here's the funny thing, because I put an extra Ice Smash on, it's 5 FP.
Yeah.
Just to show it off. He didn't freeze, but...
I said it's a 50% chance.
Yes, I know.
Also, another thing, this is... Also, another thing, this is where... Yoshi.
No,
Yoshi can eat them.
I wanted to show something else. Coop Shell is...
Oh, it's a Koopa shell.
Yeah.
And that's why Yoshi can eat them, because Yoshi can eat fire. Because with these enemies being on fire, you can't jump on them.
Not yet, we can't.
Though, again, another funny thing, because I went and actually, like...
See?
Though, another funny thing, because, again, I went and actually looked at it. If you just absolutely cannot be asked to deal with these things have a 90% weakness to Gale Force. They also, despite having 0 defense, have a 90% weak to Stomp.
Booyah. Ah! You got it, bud. Alright. The thing is, they have no defense. Got him. It's fine.
And, just jumping between points, something else I wanted to, like, point out, because I think, you know, it's the one actually kind of, like, good.
Can do.
I think it's actually kind of good idea in Sticker Star, and I hate how good ideas like this basically get shafted and thrown to the, like...
There's also, now, to be fair, you have a shop, and you have the honey, which is really cheap here. These are a little bit cheaper. Those are actually cheaper here as well.
Everything here is cheaper because this is all you're working with.
Yeah. Which actually makes the honey candy more efficient later. And there's an inn. I think this is... Yep, 10. That's fine. Come on.
Before I make my a point, what, like... Because I believe they state that the shop is...
Wait, we wake up and like Goose has a giant fucking like tick on his head.
No, it's a giant spider. It's a giant spider. Coops is like really thin and like emaciated. Hey Mario, I don't feel so good. Anyway, like I believe they state that the like shop is selling the like rations.
Some of the rations
they had. So I have to ask, why are you doing that? You people don't need
Oh,
money.
it's a bit of...
Why are you doing that? You people don't need money on this island.
Okay, we both know fucking...
We made this joke all for
recording.
It is probably Fabio.
Fabio freaking would.
Yes.
A jumper? A jumper. I could literally, and it fits his character, Fabio will set up the rations. Make it a shop. What? Make it a shop. But Fabio is like, who needs money? It's like,
I do.
Yes. Head rattle.
You know, besides that...
Hold on, there's... looking for something. There's a mango around here somewhere.
The tree it's in, I believe it's in its own little isolated section. It's one of those when you know that it's there, it's rather obvious that's the one with the mango.
It's time for the question of the day. And my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you actually use Ice Smash? Because a lot of people say Ice Smash is not worth using, but I do think the extra damage to fire-based enemies is good in a pinch, and in a more casual playthrough where you likely have a lot more FP, the damage you do to fire enemies in this chapter, in my opinion, is worth the FP cost. If you have multiple Ice Smashes like I do, it's not really the worst move to use because it will do a lot of damage. But something we get later on in the chapter is the main reason that people think Ice Smash is not worth using. But I do think in a pinch it's fine because it does a lot of damage if you have multiple Ice Smashes equipped, even though you use up a lot of FP. And I do think the additional damage to fire enemies is fine enough because you hit really hard. And overall, I think that's fine in a casual playthrough because you do hit fire enemies for a good chunk of damage, meaning with some basic setup, while the FP cost is a bit high, you do hit fire enemies incredibly hard. Plus, you have a chance to freeze a lot of different enemies, and that's not a bad bonus to have. But I do understand why a lot of people think Ice Smash is useless, but I think in a casual playthrough, when you have a lot more FP than I do, Ice Smash is not that bad. But I will agree that it uses up a ton of FP. And I will also agree that the stacking effect is not really as good as it should be for the FP cost of the stacks. So I'm not saying the badge is perfect, but overall I think it has a couple of small uses. Anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.